Hello and welcome. We're here at the ribbon cutting at the new amazing Cape Center here in Cape Canaveral with Freshly Squeezed Space Coast Morning Show. And we're joined today by Molly Thomas. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I'm the Parks, Recreation, and Community Affairs Director for the City of Cape Canaveral.
Well, congratulations on this new initiative. So tell us about some of the current exhibits.
Our key exhibit that we're particularly proud of was assembled by staff in-house, and it's called Space. And this time, space doesn't stand for the space that you typically associate with it. We're kind of into acronyms here, hence Cape Center, the whole NASA, all of that. So SPACE actually stands for sustainability, progress, awareness, community, and equity. What that exhibit does is it takes those key words and the definitions of those words and we asked local visual artists to submit artwork that they felt expressed those thoughts and feelings. Another exhibit that we have here is very thanks to Brevard Zoo. It is part of their Bold Boards exhibit, which was designed as an outreach opportunity through the arts for their aquarium project. So we're happy to be part of that partnership.
That was great remembering the acronyms because I know even the Cape Center we were remembering cultural arts, preservation, and enrichment, which I love how that worked out.
Yeah, I love the entire concept of this project. It's really cool. How is the Cultural Center or the Cape Center providing artistic enlightenment to the community?
We try to shape everything that we do according to our mission. And one of the ways that we can do that, obviously the name Cape Canaveral is recognizable worldwide, but in order to really pull all of those different connections in, we take different art genres and we put some spin to it, we put some meaning behind it, and try to give an experience that's not your average. I don't want like a family of four to come in and mom's the only one that's into art and dad's not into art, but I want dad to walk out with a meaningful experience as well. So we try to blend not just art and history, but being in Cape Canaveral, being part of the space and aerospace industry, we also have the opportunity to blend those two things with science. And a lot of that science also connects directly to our environment. So we take the arts and we apply them to so many different areas that anybody can get an enriching opportunity regardless of their interest.
That is so amazing because this is such a vibrant community and there's so much going on here, so to have a dedicated space like this and to provide the overall well-rounded experience so kids don't just feel, it's another museum, but there's something for the entire family to do.
So tell us a little bit about the history. What gave birth to this idea in the first place? When did it first begin?
We already had the plans for a community center. We already have multiple parks around town that have pavilions and playgrounds and a splash pad and all of that. So the only area of the full recreation scope that we weren't hitting on, at least in a dedicated fashion, is arts and culture. So that came from multiple engagement opportunities. The city underwent a branding initiative that got a lot of community feedback. At one of our city events, I think it was at our 2017 Founders Day, we just put a whiteboard on the side of one of the pathways near the community engagement tent and asked people to write what they wanted to see, long-term goals and short-term goals. And on both sides of that line was an arts and cultural facility.
Talk about true community engagement. I love that. That's amazing. So if you're an artist or a program director, how do you get involved?
Give us a call. Shoot us an email. There's also a volunteer page on our website. You can click that and easily navigate to a pull-down menu that includes the Cape Center and tell us what your thoughts are. We don't turn away any ideas. We're open. So reach out. We'll see how you can get involved.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Molly.
Thank you. We're going to go inside and take a look now. We're really excited.
I'm joined today by the Mayor of Cape Canaveral, Wes Morrison. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. We appreciate you coming to cover this.
Well, this is an amazing event. Can you tell us a little about the history of the Cape Center and how it got started?
Yeah, so the previous city council decided that they wanted to build a new city hall. And through that, this was the old city hall. And so they said, what are we going to do with the building? And it was over the course of 4 to 6 years, they decided that we didn't want to demolish and rebuild. We would redevelop and preserve the old city hall, but also brighten it up by making it what we call the Cape Center, and to recognize something we really didn't have: culture, arts, preservation, and enrichment, where we can showcase these things. So we're very excited to turn sort of the business in the city over to the beauty of the city. So.
Nice. I mean, I feel like the building itself is spectacular. Just tell us a little more about how it converted into a more sustainable building and how that's helping the community as well.
Yes, so being on a barrier island, obviously resiliency, sustainability is very important to us to address flooding and grid resiliency. So one of the first things that we looked at was, can we go beyond just culture and arts in the response to disasters? Do we have a place where we could seek refuge? So the other project that was being constructed in tandem with this is the community center, and this one, and both of them have a safety component to it. So all of our buildings, we're moving towards solar power. This one had a nice flat roof, and the partners there who decided to help us came in and decided that we would be able to do it. And since then, we've also added in great low-impact development elements all throughout the city and try to highlight our native plants and certainly keep these big, beautiful live oaks here that keep us shaded and cool. So very important to this community and to this council as well.
Well, that's amazing. And yes, like you said, it's great to keep the shade here, like we're standing under. And I just love the idea that we used a building that was already existing and repurposed it.
And I saw somewhere on the website where I guess the solar panels somehow is like planting 10,000 trees or something like that. That's how much it's helping the environment. Is that right?
Yes, from a carbon offset standpoint is every tree obviously takes carbon out of the atmosphere, and the solar panels from measuring carbon is the equivalent to that number of trees. Pretty fascinating.
That is amazing. So tell us a little about the exhibits. Is there certain ones you're looking forward that are coming or that you're enjoying right now?
Well, a lot of energy has just went into opening the doors and to get the ribbon cutting, and our city staff works really hard behind the scenes, and I've sort of kept a distance from this because I wanted that same element of surprise that we all got to share here today. And so with that, I am sort of intentionally staying out of what's to come, but we encourage folks to check out our weekly updates, follow our social media accounts for the city of Cape Canaveral, and we are going to certainly be providing education and showcasing the art and so much talent in this community. The beauty of Cape Canaveral has the ports might come and go. Hard to see, but in the space program may come and go through the history of humanity, but this place has always been beautiful. And so I think being able to embrace that here is really exciting. And I know that we've got some really nice art pieces that are coming this way, but that's about all I know. So please spread the word and have folks come out and check it out.
Definitely. Well, I think it's great that you were surprised like we were too. That makes it more fun. So you get to really enjoy it. And is there anything else in the city that you're looking forward to? Upcoming events?
Yes, just a couple blocks east of here is our Veterans Memorial Park, just on the other side of the library. And that was a park that covered in big live oaks, beautiful. And shortly after this project, we took that on. This morning they did a big native planting, and we received a grant through some community partners for a large rain garden to help address some of the flooding challenges in our presidential streets. So that project is probably the thing I'm most excited about. If you have a chance, go down and check it out. It is absolutely beautiful, and we use the existing property and to help drain water and also recognize our veterans. We've restored that park.
Congratulations on that, and congratulations on this amazing center and all you're doing for the city of Cape Canaveral. And like you said, it's such a vibrant community. There is so much to feature here.
Yeah, we've been here for a few years now, and we just love, and we absolutely love the area. I feel like we meet some incredible people, amazing events, like you mentioned, the artists. So it's just some place that just feels like home right away.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for sharing it. And as we come in, Friday Fest is the first Friday of every month. Come check that out. I do believe we have the best Friday Fest in Brevard County. So hopefully we see you out there, and thank you again.
I appreciate you taking the time. We'll definitely be there.
One thing about the Cape Center is it's integral to our vision of a bikeable, walkable community. And this facility will provide to our residents and guests, as part of our strategic pillar, a sense of place and quality of life amenity. And it's my hope and desire that this facility will be a place where all residents of Cape Canaveral, now and in the future, can come to gain a greater understanding and deeper knowledge of our history, our uniqueness, our culture.
So go in, spread the word, share with your neighbors about the Cape Center, and let's continue to make Cape Canaveral better. Thank you.